We need to up our game and shit. We need to do comedy butt naked, right?
Saying his goodbyes. He blew his eye socket off and his eyeball fell out.
White women keep kidnapping us. Y'all seen The Blind Side?
Aren't you glad we have that disclaimer at the beginning of the episode?
It's going to come in handy for this episode. This week's episode is brought to you by Big Boy Raps. Mention the Voice Party and get $200 off your first graphic rap or color change. Big Boy Raps, where the big boys play. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Voice Party Podcast.
We got Chris Posadas.
I got Chris Posadas right here. Motherfucker, I'm doing the intro.
Oh,
you sit down and you wait for me to call your name.
I'm already saying.
All right, sorry. I'm kidding. What's up? It's right here. We're sitting with Chris Posadas. What's up, dude? How you doing?
What's up, bro?
And next to you, we got this big white wall, a.k.a. Mr. Corday Snell. What's up, Corday?
I'm the biggest white wall you've ever seen. All right.
You know what's one of the criticisms we get a lot here at the Voice Party?
What is that?
We don't have a lot of Asians on the show.
I heard that.
You heard that before,
I've
right?
heard that, yeah.
Chris is Asian.
Aside from Chris. Everybody make it real loud for K Cheng.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Also, shout out to Phil over there in the ones and twos. Sorry, Phil.
Oh, yeah, just forget about it. It's okay. I'm just the guy who pushes all the buttons. It's fine.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you for coming out, bro. I wore this for you.
Oh, thank you.
I
Appreciate
wanted
it.
you to hopefully book me on one of your cosplay show. And
I have booked you on a cosplay
you
show.
have. Oh, fuck. Right.
Yeah, yeah. You want to do it again?
Take it off.
Yeah.
He just threw the fucking wig on the ground.
You have booked me in shows. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm just being passive aggressive for no reason.
You should keep the glasses on. I like it. It gives
keep
a
him
nice
on.
style. Yeah.
You should have kept the fucking wig on.
You should kept. Yeah, you look like somebody way different, dude. I was like, who are you supposed to be?
All right. Thank you for coming out, bro.
Thank you for having me.
I've been wanting to have you on this show for a long time. I know you're starving right now.
Yeah, thank you for the powdered donuts. I appreciate it. It's not cocaine. I just had some powdered donuts.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you had cocaine. I was like, well.
He started salivating.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh man, we met back in 2019 at a comedy competition at Tommy T's. Do you remember that?
I don't.
Oh,
I mean, if I was in it, then there wasn't much competition.
you won second place.
Oh, I did. Fuck, there was competition.
Yeah, you won second place.
I won second place.
Yeah.
Oh, I
In
didn't
my heart, you were
remember.
first though.
Oh, thank you. Who won first? Fuck them.
Susan Mileta.
Oh, okay.
I
Never
was about to
mind.
say,
Yeah,
was that the
Susan's
same
funny.
show?
That was the same show where this guy turned me down to do comedy. Oh yeah, see, I remember that for a lot of but
Wow.
I always
Yeah, he's not petty at all. Don't worry about it.
no, I remember I specifically did that show. I was poaching for talent, and I brought you on my show right after.
Which show?
Fuck, man.
One of the mini voice party shows.
Yeah. Oh.
It was in Richmond.
Was it this show?
It was in
It wasn't
Richmond.
a show.
It was the one
Not
at
the
the
podcast.
storage spot.
The one at the bicycle shop.
Yeah.
Was it a bicycle shop?
It was a storage
Something like
place?
that. Yeah,
Storage
storage
unit?
Yeah,
place,
storage place, yeah.
Yeah.
So
now I remember. Yeah.
So you're a pre-pandemic homie of mine. I consider you a homie. I don't know if you consider me a homie.
Of course. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
That was very convincing. You should sell cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! Tell our listeners about yourself a little bit. What do you do?
Okay, sure. I'm a stand-up comedian. Been this is today. I think today or maybe yesterday. So I know this month is like
2:15 p.m.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It is. I think it's my 8th-year comedy anniversary.
Hey, here we go.
So, no, don't clap. It's. Oh, that's actually kind of depressing. I run a show called Crazy Funny Asians.
Yes.
Hey.
Featuring a lineup of all Asian comics, and I run cosplay comedy, which all three of you have done, where we do sets in cosplay in character,
Yes.
and we have a musical performance. So,
Oh yeah. That was a good. Are you still doing that?
yes, actually, we'll be at SF Fan Expo later on this month.
I heard about you that you also perform at Fanime every.
I think so. I think I've performed at Fanime
Yeah,
like
the terrible
the
memory.
last 5 years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Once every
I
5
think
years.
I've done it.
I really do have a bad memory. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I don't remember how I met any of you.
I think I met you at that same show with JD.
Really?
That's
Because
why
you
I
were
think.
new in town, right? Like you just moved from Texas.
Yeah.
No, he's been out here for a minute. Yeah.
I've lived here for a long time. I moved from Texas in like 2007 or something.
Way to research your guess, JD.
Oh, yeah.
Well, for me,
I'm going based on what he tells me, bro.
Yeah. Well, for me too, I had moved back up here in like fall of 2018, so I was like had to meet everybody for like in the newness scene. So yeah, because I was in Santa Barbara, came back up. So yeah.
So you moved out here in 2007 from Texas?
I moved, right after college, and then I moved back to Texas for grad school, and then I moved to New York, and then I moved back here. So bounced around a lot.
You grew up in Texas. Tell us about your background a little bit.
Yeah, I grew up in a town called Irving, Texas, and we're most famous. I don't know, maybe like 10, maybe even longer than 10 years ago. There was this kid. I don't know if you remember this story, but he brought a clock to school that he made at home. But he was an Arab kid, so they thought he was a terrorist. They thought it was a bomb.
Yeah.
That was my hometown. That's Irving, Texas. That's what we're most known for.
No shit.
Yeah.
That happened. Oh, wow. Was that like, were you?
That was in my high school.
Okay.
But it was like one of our neighboring high schools. So that's what we're, yeah.
How was it growing up in
Irving, Texas?
Irving, Texas.
I mean, it's the suburbs. It's pretty, I mean, it's like
So
any
good.
suburban kid. I mean, it was pretty boring.
Okay.
I think it was very white. It was very white. And
Well, that's
then-
why I asked, like, how
Yeah. And then progressively more Latino as the years went on.
we're taking over, man.
Yeah. But there weren't a lot of Asians there at all. And my house was the Cambodian community. Like, we're the only ones. So, yeah. That's basically it. Yeah.
Cambodian festival is just you and your family.
Yeah.
Whenever they barbecue outside.
Chilling in the driveway.
Yeah, that's how it was. But it's changed a lot because Irving is a suburb of Dallas, and if you go to Dallas now, it's totally different than it was maybe 5-10 years ago. So it's a different place than when I grew up. So I can't like give an accurate description of how Dallas is.
You go back often to Irving?
Oh yeah, like 4 or 5 times a year to visit my parents.
Is it there Oakland now? Is that what's going on?
No, it's like totally. Dallas is totally gentrified. It looks more like. It looks like Berkeley now.
Oh.
Yeah, all the like the young people that graduated college, they got these jobs, but they couldn't afford to live in California or whatever, so they gentrified Dallas. So if you have this I know this isn't like a money management podcast, right?
It is right now.
If you invested in property in Dallas in 2017, you're a millionaire right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's as expensive as it is to live in Dallas as it is here. Well, not here, but California and Texas now comparable, like in its cost of living.
Well, Austin's like that too now, right?
Austin's super expensive.
Super blowing
Where all the
up. Comedy scene's crazy.
It's crazy right now.
Live music, all that.
Yeah. I mean, Austin's always been a little bit expensive, but it kind of shocked me that Dallas is now like super expensive to live in.
Did you start doing comedy out there?
No, I started doing it when I moved here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not really like a.
How did that happen?
It's not like a unique origin story. I turned 30. Midlife crisis. I went through a breakup. That was it, and I just needed something to make myself feel better, so I started doing comedy.
Do you remember the place you did your first set at?
It was at Tommy T's.
Oh, okay.
It was not that 2019 show.
Yeah.
Because I know, but it was Tommy T's. It was an open mic because I didn't know where to find open mics, so I just looked at the comedy clubs, and Tommy T's was the only one that had one. And then I was supposed to do 3 minutes. I think I did a minute and a half. It was a hot minute and a half, though. Let me tell you.
Fire?
Yes, fire.
Did you place at the competition?
I don't know if it was a competition or not. If I did, I didn't place.
Well, because I used to go to Tommy T's open mics, and that's when like the funniest person that night would win $100.
Oh yeah.
They used to do that.
They used to do that.
Now you get to be on the showcase.
Yeah, it was funny because over the years it was like $100, $100. Then people started bringing hella people, so then the same people was winning $100 too much, and then I think Tommy T started getting cheap, so it was like went from $100 to $50. You could win the grand prize of $50. Then
Half up on wings.
Then it went down from that. It was like, well, now you can win $25. I was like, hey, yo, this has been going down over the years.
I got an email once from a spot, and they were having a comedy contest, and third place was a basket of fries.
The fries are good.
What place was this?
Ketchup costs extra.
I don't think I was supposed to say on.
No. Yeah.
No,
you can if you want to burn a bridge.
Are they still doing stuff right now?
Probably.
First letter of the name.
I'm not gonna say it.
Is it a comedy?
No,
club?
yeah, just let it go.
Yeah, it's a comedy
Oh,
club.
it
Okay,
is.
never mind. Okay, that's why I would check.
Not that I work at comedy clubs, so I don't think I'm
How
really
about you
burning
do?
bridges.
You do a little bit, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Aren't you about to audition or something like that right now? Or
For what? Am I? Fuck.
I don't know. Well, okay, all right.
Yeah, work on it right now.
Okay, real quick. Did you do the Comedy All Stars at Punch?
Recently?
Yeah.
Like maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's part of the audition.
Oh, is it?
So I heard that's
I mean-
I heard that's the like. So you got a guest spot, right? So I
Yeah.
heard like that's the new like before you get like the full audition.
I mean, I've done a ton of those comedy all stars.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't done none of them.
Yeah, I don't think that's an indication that I'm close.
I think you're.
I think we're at the same boat. Like we're.
I feel like you were telling him news and then he's redirected. No, sorry, dude. It's not at all what it means.
Yeah. I don't know what it means,
Yeah.
but I got a spot.
Yeah.
Go.
Funny.
So that your first set ever, it was a minute that you had, and were you always a funny kid growing up? How did you decide? Aside from the loneliness and the depression,
I think I was kind of always silly, but I didn't know how to write a joke.
no one appreciated you're funny before, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I was like a silly dude, just a wacky dude. But I think that's why when I first started comedy, I was better than everybody that I started with, just because I'm silly and I know how to perform, and I did like theater in high school and speech and debate, so I didn't have that. So I didn't really work on writing jokes that much.
Gotcha.
I was just like a character on stage. But then I realized about like 2 years in, I saw all these comics that had just started and they were lapping me, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to get better at writing jokes.
Yeah.
Like, so I was always a good performer, but not a great writer. So that's what I changed my strategy.
Because you're funny in character, and then you got your whole set you're funny in just in regular, and that's some people just stick to one thing. That's why I ask, like,
Are you talking about the cosplay show?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually, if you really concentrate, it's not that hard. It doesn't do anything for your career. You're not gonna get a Netflix special out of doing my show.
Oh,
but it's
I-
fun, though.
fun.
Those are fun shows.
They're very fun.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun doing that shit.
I like them because I'm a nerd. I'm into anime videos. I don't really need to say that, do I? Y'all like
go
that's-
for it.
We can
You
tell.
could just look at me.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Is there a sound we can play?
Look, sometimes you're racist and you're right, okay? I love doing them because I'm a nerd and I like to go to these conventions and stuff, and it's a way for me to entertain people that are like me. I get to tell all the jokes that I don't get to tell at a comedy club or
Right.
a bar show or wherever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like these really niche jokes. That's what keeps me loving comedy.
Yeah.
Because for the most part, I don't know if y'all can tell, but comedians are pretty disgruntled and bitter.
What? No.
Yeah. So
Really? I didn't know that.
I think I shit out like 3 clubs already in the first
It's like
5 minutes.
Yep. But you're doing good, man. Keep going.
You just let him go, and then he'll just
Those are all in Texas. They're not out here. in
Yeah,
California.
exactly.
in taxes.
Texas.
Oh, I think it's in Texas.
Yes. And
Yes, and pay your taxes too. Pay your taxes in Texas.
Yeah.
So you were you doing like theater before stand up? Is that what you?
Yeah, like high school,
Oh,
college.
okay. Yeah.
I did a little bit of acting, but I haven't acted in a long time. So
What college did you go to? You said you went to college in Texas, right?
yeah, I went to UT Arlington for my bachelor's, and then Texas A&M for my master's, and then I went to Columbia for more grad school. So
You graduated 2007. You said.
in college, yeah, bachelor's.
Okay, sorry. I know this is. How old are you, man?
Can you guess?
No.
Oh no,
39.
38.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I said 38.
Yeah, I was gonna
38.
say he's not older than me.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
I
I thought
look
you.
young,
I thought
I
you
know.
were in your like mid 20s, bro.
Oh, I know.
The nerd keeps them young, all right?
Yeah.
I could pass as a Pokemon trainer. I get that. I'm a little.
Do you play Pokemon Go?
No, there's certain things a nerddom that I'm never gonna get into because I'm afraid I'm gonna go too deep down that hole. Some
Okay.
things like Pokemon Go, not
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Well, why
okay?
not?
Well, because I'm gonna get too addicted.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Good point.
I spend too much time on my phone, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And then like with social media, I have to be on my phone all the time, Grinder, whatever, And then I'm never gonna do D&D. Like, it's too dark.
That's
it's
too
deep, man. Like if I fall into that hole, I'm never gonna crawl back out because I've done like certain video games like World of Warcraft and stuff, and it's just hard to crawl out of that hole once you go in. Steampunk, not gonna do that. That's expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah. What's that?
Steampunk cosplay. It's like I don't know. You guys watch
Wild Wild West?
Yeah, kind of, but just more steam. Steam leather.
It's in a sauna.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
Wait, hold on. I know what steampunk is, but what do you mean by that?
Like the cosplay that they do.
Cosplay.
Yeah,
Okay,
cosplaying
okay.
in steampunk.
You know what it looks like? It's kind of like
No.
gothic and steam.
Did you watch that show on Netflix? I forgot the name of the show.
Which show? There's
Okay.
many shows
You
on
seen
there.
Wild Wild West? That's kind of steampunk.
With
Kind of
Will
steampunk.
Smith?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of steampunk.
Will Smith before he was publicly humiliated by his wife. Will Smith when he was happy. And
True.
steampunk is like old timey 1800s with
Oh.
the goggles and the metal and the leather.
They thought technology would be all steam in the future, right?
Yeah.
Oh, got you. Okay. Steampunk. Got you. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, it's what's the show on Netflix? It's with
no, you're talking-
V and Jinx and the characters from. It's based on League of Legends, but
Oh wait, is that the One Piece?
no, it's
No.
definitely not One Piece.
I don't know.
That's
Okay.
that's an anime adaptation.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not that deep in it.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to go deep. Especially don't go too deep in One Piece. That shit is like fucking.
Yeah, that's commitment right there.
Like, is it only like halfway through too?
What? One
Piece?
Piece?
Yeah.
It's gonna wrap up soon. That's what Oda.
I've been hearing that for 3 years. I remember because One Piece came out when I was in 8th grade.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm 34, so it came out in 8th grade, and then I was like, I'm gonna get into One Piece, and I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, they said, oh, we're halfway through. And I'm just like, I am 30, bitch. You're halfway through it. I'm 30. Like, Naruto and One Piece both came out here at the same time. Naruto wrapped up and then started his whole Sun series. And One Piece is like, yep, halfway there. We're just hitting our stride.
Yeah, it's a very long series.
Yeah.
You gotta be in it for the long haul. I've only seen like a couple episodes. I'm not gonna commit to it.
Yeah.
So you can't get into steampunk. You can't get into
Cards, any card games. I don't want to.
Yu-Gi-Oh, nothing like that.
No, that's just. I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna lose all my money.
You sound like an addict. He's like, I don't go to.
Damn, dude. Are you kidding me?
I don't go to the bar because I'm never gonna leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got into Yu-Gi-Oh a long time ago. I still buy cards.
See?
Yeah, I
You
still
see
buy
what I
cards to
mean?
this day. 'Cause
How much
now-
money do you think you spent on cards?
Don't ask me that, JD.
Wow.
Right? Like if trading card game is, I feel like it's an addiction. Like that's something you need to go rehab for. Because I remember spend all my allowance, and then you get older, you start like, I got a job now. Now I can buy all the cards that I literally have in my Amazon like cart. All the expensive like first edition ones. I'm like, I saw a Charizard that's like 500. I'm like, I'm gonna wait to get that. Then I was like a first edition Change of Heart that's like 328. I was like, well, I gotta get a big check to do like all this kind of shit in my
You
cart.
could fall into that too if you.
I am gonna rob the shit out of Corday later. That's a lot.
I just found out about his addiction to
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh like a few months ago.
Yeah.
I just Jack Ferguson told me he's into Yu-Gi-Oh too, and I told him, yeah, I could tell by your walk, and he's like, what the fuck does that mean? I just left it at that, you know. But so I'm surprised that you stay away from all that shit.
I just know myself really well. Like I'm not proud to admit it, but like I've spent money on virtual things before.
Okay, that's your yeah.
Explain the virtual
that.
part.
No, like
It's like the Oculus has fucking got bugs in it now.
I thought he was talking porn, but okay.
oh no. Who pays for
He
porn?
bought land on the metaverse.
Come on.
Yeah, porn in the metaverse.
Yeah,
Oculus,
it's
some shit.
OnlyFans VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
like VC on NBA 2K.
Okay.
Oh.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've dropped like $3 on that. And I wasn't proud of myself.
Yeah.
$3.
I know people spend a lot more, but you know, if I could spend
Don't
money on
don't
stuff,
bullshit us, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like $3 sounds like 300.
If I spend money on stuff that I can't even hold and touch, like imagine if I had a deck of cards and each one was $3, you know, or
that's true. That's true.
or a steampunk cosplay. Steampunk, you can't do cheap stuff. You can't do that Spirit Halloween
Right,
stuff. It's
yeah.
got to be real leather, real metal. You know,
With
to
the real
spend
goggles and-
yeah, in order for it to look good. That's why I don't do steampunk. Like I already spend a lot of money on cosplay.
So that's the one thing you give yourself.
Yeah,
That's your cigarettes
But
and coffee.
It starts with like one piece of the cosplay, and then I'll spend more and more money to make it better.
Yeah.
So like my Mario cosplay, I just had a hat. Like my brother gave me a hat, and then I built it out from there, and ended up spending a lot on this Mario cosplay.
What's the most you spent on a cosplay like thing?
Ooh, fuck.
You were opening a can of worms right now. This is
I
awesome.
know. I would say, okay, I didn't spend all this money on this one, but my Michael Jackson cosplay is my most valuable because it has it's a Thriller jacket.
Yes.
Like, you know?
It looks
You
fantastic.
have an
by the
actual
way.
Thriller jacket.
Yeah, and that one's, I don't know how much it is, but it was a gift to me.
Okay.
So,
By Michael? 12 years ago?
the Thriller jacket. And then I did spend like maybe $60-$70 on a Goku cosplay. Plus the wig is like another $60, so a little over 100.
Okay.
I did at a con. I paid I think $30 for a picture per Power Ranger. I met 4 Power Rangers, and the red one charged me $40. So
Which red one do you remember?
Austin St. John?
yeah, the original one.
Jason. Okay, that's worth
Yeah.
it. That's worth it.
So I got
Fat
3 of
fuck.
them.
But he's,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So you met did you meet JDF?
No, I did not. He was at a con that I was at, and I thought about getting a picture, but I think it was like a little over 100 to take
No
a picture.
shit,
And
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing, dude.
Oh,
I was at New York Comic Con like 2 weeks ago. Chris Evans was there, Captain America.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
$300 to take a picture with
Oh,
him.
I bet. Yeah, he's racking up.
That's not even actually, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, is going to be at SF Comic Con in like 2 weeks. $400 to take a picture with him. And it's totally worth it. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's Luke Skywalker.
yeah.
Well, he's also the Joker too in the animated.
yeah.
He did so many voices,
Yeah.
bro. So it's like,
I do a decent cartoon Joker.
Okay.
Is it ready? Okay.
You want to set a scene or do you just do it?
No, I'm just gonna quote a line. Or should I read something? No, I'll just do. Okay.
No, go for it.
Get
Freestyle.
my agreement. I'll just read the whole thing. No. It's okay. Okay, here we go.
that's really good.
Drink some water.
Okay, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah. Here we go.
All right. Don't look at him. Don't look at him.
TikTok, Batman. The hostages are waiting for you. Okay, here we go. Is that worth the wait?
That's spot on.
That's
Is
actually
it?
pretty good.
That's pretty spot
actually
on.
pretty
It's
good.
pretty fucking good. That's,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
So now you got a new character.
I do, but I gotta build out a whole Joker cosplay.
You got to get the
Yeah.
slick hair and shit like
gonna
that.
be so
Next year.
Would you do the white makeup or some shit like that?
I used to draw the line at makeup. I'm like, I'm not cosplaying. I want to be able to touch my face. But then for Halloween, I did full Thriller makeup, and I loved it.
Okay.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
You're holding back a lot.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Dive deep into this shit, man.
It's hard to wear makeup when you wear glasses.
No, I'm talking about everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're pretty. Yeah, he's talking bringing up the reserved part, but you know what? I think that he like he said, he knows himself well enough to where it's like we're never going to see him again if he starts.
Let that inner child play.
So you was zombie Michael Jackson.
I was zombie Michael. I've always had the Michael jacket, but the jacket is like tattered up now.
Yeah.
Because it's made of pleather.
Yeah.
It's not a real leather Thriller jacket, but it tore up, and I'm like, this looks like shit, but it looks perfect for a zombie.
Yeah. I remember I was watching it. I remember because I saw you did posted a clip in it, and I was like, I don't know which Michael. I was like, because the jacket is still fresh. The jacket still looks nice, but you had makeup on. I was like, I feel like he's in a mix between like the like nice Michael Jackson and zombie. I was like, the zombie up here, but it's regular right here. I was like, but I get it. I wouldn't want to mess up my jacket either. Not for no damn costume.
You can only do what, like 2 Michaels that are really noticeable.
You
know?
can do more. You could do.
You can't do You Rock My World Michael with Chris Tucker next to you.
I mean,
Why you can't? That's cheaper. Do that one. Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta buy a suit. That's not cheaper.
You gotta have a Chris Tucker friend
Yeah.
stand in. You have Corday.
I was like, yeah. You rock my world, my world, you know you did. And then I kicked the leg because he does the wrong. Because Chris Tucker
the
does the
wrong
right
one.
leg,
Yeah, yeah.
and then Michael does the left leg, and he used to always crack up because he was like left leg, and then Chris do the right leg. He was like no left leg, and he tried with the left leg, and it failed like terribly.
We had a guy who was in that video on our show.
What?
Yeah, he did he did stuff with Usher and but anyways, he told us the story every day after they got done filming for the day. Thank you guys so much for coming out and helping. We really appreciate it. It's like, dude, you're paying us and you're Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like, why are you like? But he was like, thank you guys. Like you're doing him a favor.
Yeah.
Was that your Michael Jackson impression?
Yes, sorry.
Oh wow. Okay.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I thought he was here. He came back from the dead. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Was that good?
I didn't know Corday could sing. Oh, actually, no, I did. We did karaoke one
Oh,
time.
you did
That's right.
karaoke? Yeah.
That's another thing. You're always in like.
Man,
Apparently, you always invite people to karaoke.
nobody ever wants to go.
That's fucked up, dude.
I've been running Crazy Freddy Asians for 5 years. We've done after show karaoke once
Wow.
in 5 years.
You don't invite me, dude. I'll come. Because we did karaoke. I remember because I wasn't trying to go home. We did it at Retro Junkie, and he was like, "Hey, Corday, you trying to sing and do some karaoke?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm trying to do some karaoke, dude. I love karaoke, yo."
Corday, I remember that night.
Yeah.
I was there with my girlfriend, and
Yep.
there was this other couple on
Yep.
their date. Corday got this woman's phone number while she was on a date with another dude.
Sure did. Made out with him and everything. I was like, hey,
You made out with him? Cool.
Hell yeah, I did. Hell yeah. I was like, how's it going? She was like, I don't really, because I remember I'm reading body language at this point, right? Because also she was like a thick white chick, and I'm like, that's right.
It's kryptonite.
Yes, exactly. And then I'm like reading body language, and I'm like, I feel like this isn't going well. And then she's like, yeah, he seemed cool at first, but now it's just kind of going downhill. And I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, hell yeah. And that's when I was like, hey, so I do a lot of comedy and stuff like that. And I stepped in, I was like, but like, how's the date going? She's like, it's not that well. I said, might be last date. She's like, yeah. I was like, let me get your number. And I got her
Oh,
number.
I thought you did it on stage. This is
No. This was like afterwards. Like K Cheng and his girl was here.
This was during the date. This dude like went to the bathroom
Yep.
and
Slid right in.
like like I'm trying to think of a good analogy that's not too degree.
Fox or no swipe.
Not too agree.
Like if you drop a sandwich on the floor and your dog just like runs away. That's not. I know it's not a good analogy. But.
It didn't hit on nothing. That's what it was. That's what the sandwich didn't hit on. But yeah, I read the body language. I saw my way. I was like, let me slide up. And it was funny because as I got like the last number, that's when dude walked up. And I was like, oh, I'm just invited to a future comedy show. You like comedy? And I kind of like just walked
You
up.
coward. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Yeah.
So that was during karaoke. That's the one time someone took you up on karaoke, huh? I would have gone the other day, but then you just seemed like you didn't. It wasn't going to be fun no more at Copper Spoon.
Oh, rest in peace.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Rest in peace to the
I
spoon.
don't want to bring up the dead so recent.
Yeah. Well, we already talked about Michael. Right.
It's true.
Mark Hamill's probably on his way out. So
Don't say that. Well, he did die. He did die.
His career died after at the machine.
Oh, damn. Oh, I'm not
They
saying
brought it back with the Mandalorian.
There you go. There we go. Yeah.
Hey, who were your comedy influences growing up?
oh gosh, probably like Mitch Hedberg. We're still
Yes.
talking about dead people.
A lot of greats.
Yeah,
Lot
Mitch
of greats.
Hedberg. I think Mitch Hedberg was well before his time. He was like before Twitter existed, before the social media was what it was.
His jokes were tweets.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It was like short one-liners.
Yeah.
I got to see him. This is well before I started comedy, but like I got to see him live, and he was
No shit.
also on his way out. Like he was so
Drugged up.
He's drugged up. He did half of his set laying down on the stage. Yeah, he was pretty bad, and he was forgetting his jokes, and people were like yelling, "Do that joke, do that joke!" Like trying to remind him of the set. It was pretty bad. I mean, I still had a good time. It was a lot of fun. But looking back on it now, especially now that I do comedy, is like, wow, he was really having a bad set. Even though people were laughing and having fun, like he was not healthy.
Going through it.
Was that your first time going to see stand-up comedy in person?
I think I went to some local shows. Maybe, yeah. I think that might actually been the first time I saw stand-up comedy in person. If not like a big headliner. I think I saw some local shows before that. Like, us. People like us, but like a big national headliner had been on Comedy Central. Yeah, I think that was the first one.
So that was like your main, because I don't remember like watching Chris Rock's. What was that one where he's wearing the leather suit? The first one.
Oh, Def Comedy Jam?
No.
Raw?
Bigger and blacker?
No, wait. That's Eddie Murphy.
You said Chris Rock or Chris Tucker?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Oh,
Bigger and
Bring the
Blacker.
Pain? Bring the Pain?
Yeah, there you go. That's the first time I remember watching that, thinking, "Whoa, this is like." Was that for you, Mitch Hedberg, the guy that like made you kind of like, "Yeah, I could probably do this." Not that I thought that, but
I never thought I could do this
No?
until I did it. I was always too scared. I don't take criticism well. I don't have thick skin. I'm sensitive, dude. I can't take it. But then I bombed, and I was like, oh, that was it. And then I bombed like 30 more times in a row, and I was like, oh, okay, this is not that. Now
So
it's
that
like,
first minute was good. Is that what you said?
only college. Here's the deal. I thought it was hot shit because I got booked on a show right after I did that set. Like the booker came in and was like, "Hey, come do it." I didn't know it was because new comics are bringers. And yeah, I thought it was just awesome and amazing.
Comedy Central's gonna be calling any minute now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that was I never thought I'd never looked at someone like, oh yeah, I could do that, or like I could do that better. I never thought I could do this before I did it. So
were you a shy guy growing up, like where this looks to people you grew up with? Like, wow, he's doing that. Would they think that about you?
I think a lot of people were surprised when I started doing this.
Yeah.
And now nobody cares.
Have you gone back to do stand up in your hometown
In Texas? Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you still do that? Like
every time I go back, I try to pick up some spots there.
Okay.
So now, like all my friends and family have seen me perform, and that's it. Like they don't care.
What's your favorite spot in Texas to perform?
There's this place called Dallas Comedy House, which is a comedy club. It's right there in the middle, like of downtown, deep element of Dallas. And the show that I did there was called Home for the Holidays. It's because everybody from Dallas lives in a different city, but they come home. So it's all these out of town comics that are actually like from Dallas, like me. So you get a lot of different perspectives, a lot of fun, big audience because everybody wants to see these folks perform.
Local heroes.
They're like not local, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But okay.
But they're home for Lala, so that's a cool place, Dallas Comedy House.
When you started, you have the show Crazy
Funny Asians.
Crazy Funny Asians.
Yeah.
When you started that, like, did you? I mean, I know like it's a successful show. Like people come out to it, right? Like,
yeah.
Did like at first was it like I remember it was a lot of people coming out, right, because of the name.
Right.
I'm assuming that's like when I saw that I was like, that's a fucking great idea. Like, how can I do blood in, blood out into, you know?
Well, first off, I didn't start the show. It's not my show, and it's.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah, okay. It's a hella funny show. It's Troy's show. He came up with the idea.
Oh.
Yeah, that's totally not mine. I just took it over because I think I was the diversity hire. Like,
No. So I hosted that show for 2 years before the pandemic. When pandemic hit, everything shut down, and they started doing it. He hit me up. He's like, "You want to be on the Crazy Funny Asian show?" I was like, "They didn't hit me back to fucking host anymore." I was like, "But it's good though, because like he's a good host, and fucking I know that you stress out about putting the chairs up, but that's why I would help you. You're like, you're so much help." I was like, I used to have to do this, so I know it's a pain in the ass.
it's a lot of work.
Let's bring back that Chris guy because he's good with chairs.
Yeah, that's the thing. He always helps. You can do 5 minutes.
So that's your show that you run for?
Well, yeah, he produces.
I produce it now. Yeah, I book it, and I don't host usually just because it's hard for me to run a show and host it the same.
Nightmare,
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to come out to Crazy Funny Asians, we're every Saturday at Neck of the Woods at 7:00, and every Friday at Speakeasy Ales.
Camera's right there, looking at that and invite them to your fucking show. Do it confident,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it as. Don't tell me to have confidence. I don't know if y'all can tell I don't have a lot of confidence.
He literally told you, he's like, do it with confidence, and he just like lost it halfway. He's like,
just pretend you're in the Bruce Lee cosplay right now.
There you go.
Dude, when I bomb in the Bruce Lee cosplay, it's so much more painful than when I bomb as myself. It sucks so bad. I can't get my way out of it. Like it's a set, you know.
Be water.
I always ask every comic here the first time they come, the best or worst bomb story ever.
Oh, this is easy.
Oh.
So, man, this I got booked for this Asian arts showcase because that's what I get booked for, right? And I want to clarify, it's not a comedy showcase, it was an art showcase. So there was poetry, there was dance, there was music, there's all sorts of arts, right? So I get into this venue and it's super serious. It's like you walk in, all of the artwork is of migrant children being separated from their families. Right? One of them one of them is playing a voicemail of a child calling their parents, wondering if they're ever going to see them again, and that's playing throughout the whole exhibit, right? And so the showcase starts, and it's all everybody's doing their pieces on racism, on cancer, on genocide, and stuff. And then
Do the story in your Joker voice.
I might actually turn into the Joker if I have to, because it's so mentally scarring.
Oh, sorry.
And then, and then they're about to bring me up, and the MC's like, "Okay, y'all ready to laugh?" No, no. Who would be ready to laugh?
Oh shit!
Like before I went on, there was I could like see people in the audience holding back tears from the previous performance because it was so deep in power. And so I get up there and I bomb my dick off.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah. Oh, it was like it was felt so bad.
How long?
Dude. Oh, I think I was supposed to do 10 minutes. I didn't make it to 10 minutes. There was zero laughter. I just wanted to bolt off the stage as soon as I could.
How long you guys been dating?
Oh, I even tried that. I tried to do some crowd work. Nothing hit. Nobody responded.
Crying and shit.
Yeah, they were just stone faced. I was.
What's up, you sad motherfuckers?
Oh, here's the best part: is it's dead silent because there's no laughter. It's just all you hear is me talking. The only things you hear is me bombing, and then the voicemail of the children that were separated from their parents. It's still playing this whole time. And then I'm like physically sick, like my mouth is dry. I don't know if y'all get like physically sick during a bad bomb, but I felt it like in my esophagus and stuff. And so I get off stage, and then I'm like hanging out a bit. I'm deciding what to do, and then we're driving home, and my girlfriend is driving because I'm like too sick to drive. Like I'm not physically capable, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat. She's in the driver's seat. I'm like, oh my God, that was the worst bomb I've ever had. And then she says, no, it wasn't.
Opens up the car door, rolls
and that's
out.
where the Joker voice came from. That day.
Origin story.
Oh no, you probably in your sleep you're hearing, "Mom, are you coming back?" Oh shit!
So did she tell a story of a time you bombed worse, or just
Did she have
that was
something
just
for
her
you?
answer?
That was it. That was.
Oh, yeah.
I think she was trying to make me feel better.
He slept on the couch that night.
And he's going through the Rolodex of like all the bad bombs. Like, which one was worse than that? No.
It's like hyperventilating, just like
It's like, I'm giving up. I'm giving up Pokemon Go today.
I knew I should have dressed up like Bruce Lee.
You should have done it in Bruce.
I should have. At least I could have justified the bomb if that was the case. But no, it was just me.
great.
It was I was not the right choice for that show. No comedian would have done well in that show. I don't think so.
Well, see, let me ask you this though, because you hosted Crazy Funny Asians now for what? It's going on 3 years,
Yeah, something
right?
like that. Yeah.
So it's like they're in my opinion, they're one of the most difficult crowds to do crowd work with sometimes.
Really?
Just because like it can be hard, like especially on a Sunday night.
Asians?
Yeah, because they're a little bit buttoned up. They don't want to give out too much, and then they're like kind of judging you a little bit more.
They're a very tight audience.
Yeah, they can be tight, dude. Like, they'd be fun, but like it can be kind of tight. And then giving the context of that show, that showcase, oh my God. It's like, it's already hard as it is on a good night.
Yeah, Asians are tight audiences. They're a little scared to laugh sometimes. They'll do this like anime schoolgirl laugh a lot, like this. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that was gonna happen to me last weekend because I did that the Sebastian Wong's new show, The Duck Room.
Oh,
Good room.
Yeah?
It was like all Asians.
oh,
And I was like, shit. I hope they like my cholo jokes, you know. But
course they will.
It went well, but I had like this, you know, like this is gonna sound weird. I was like, I haven't performed in front of Asians enough. I feel like that's what I came in to with that energy too.
yeah.
But I had a good time.
Yeah, I get it. There's like different audiences that I haven't performed in enough.
Do you ever feel like that, like it might not work out in front of a specific group of people?
I mean, I know with my show, I already know what jokes are going to work and which aren't, just because I've been doing it for so long. And sometimes I do them anyways, just because I want to do those jokes.
That was for me, not for you.
Yeah. Anytime I just say the word black, like they're like, oh, they get tightened up about it.
Don't look at me, JD. Don't look at me, JD.
No, just point.
Yeah, or mention any other race besides Asians or white people, they'll just tighten up. So, no, I mean, I guess like old rich white people, I do okay, but I don't smash there. I don't really get to be myself. I think the audiences I do well with are like, you know, nerds and stuff like that, and then Asians. It's like basically people that are me. I do really well in black rooms, but nobody books me for black rooms because they think I'm gonna bomb. So
that makes sense.
That
easiest thing to do for me, at least in a black room, is like walk up and say, "Hello, I'm not black." Boom, laugh right there. Right? You just point it out. Yeah.
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 But you did well at Tommy T's.
yeah, that's where I met you.
Yeah.
You did well in my Mexican ass room.
Yeah.
Was your room Mexican?
Pretty much.
Was it? The bicycle shop? I'm sorry.
The bicycle shop.
What the fuck?
He's Asian. They're obsessed with bicycles.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Is that what you come in on?
I did.
From San Leandro?
Yeah, I rode my bike here.
Oh man, I kind of like. I'm not lying. I kind of want to hear that story again with the Joker voice, just because now I want you to speak like that for the rest of the episode.
All right, let me try.
They were playing a voicemail of migrant children being taken from their families.
Oh,
What are you gonna do, Batman? Yes. The Joker's always bombing.
I'm gonna do Bruce Lee jokes. Oh shit, man! This has been a lot of fun, bro.
Oh, are we done?
No, I just wanted to tell you that this has been a lot.
Oh,
of fun.
okay, good.
Yeah, especially after my episode.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but I can see why you're the new host of Crazy One. Is there? Sorry,
What's some of your aspirations in comedy?
What was that? Was there a question?
What's your aspirations in comedy? Like, how far you want to take this shit? I don't know if that's what you meant, but
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I mean, as long as I just want to be able to the point where I can like do this and nothing else. Just like make a living doing comedy. I think that's my main aspiration. I just,
yeah, that's.
I mean, ideally, I would rather be a writer, like writing, because I have no desire to be famous at all. Like, I don't think I could handle the fame. Like I said, I got thin skin, so I know it's part of the game is like social media and stuff. I'm really bad at social media.
You think so?
I have like no followers, dude.
I constantly see your clips on
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get followers.
People,
give me a follow.
Someone sent me your clip. Someone that doesn't know you sent me your clip, and I'm like, "The fuck is this?" Like, I know this fucking guy.
Yeah, I think somebody sent me your. They send me your Michael Jackson one. A few people send me that one. Yeah.
Well, tell them to give me a follow. But that's like, social media doesn't. It's like. I get a lot of like views and likes and stuff, but I don't get that many follows. It's like, well, it's not a. I do it because I have to in comedy, but it's not. It's a net negative for me.
It sucks.
I don't get happy when I get likes and views and stuff. I only get sad when I don't. So it's like I put something out there, and I only have something to lose, but I have to do it.
It's funny because I walk in my little brother's room a lot, and I ask him for his cell phone to check.
Wait, why?
Check what porn he's watching.
Well, if you want to know, he's terrible at Fortnite, and he gets his ass kicked all the time. So most of the time, I'm going in there like, "Hey, keep it the fuck down." It's 12:30 in the morning, right?
Okay.
Remember one time I got up for work and he was already yelling. I was like, "Have you just been playing all night?" He's like, "You fucking weak." I'm like, "Dude," right? And then I usually just ask for his phone so I can check Instagram to see how many views I got on my last video.
Why don't you just check that from your own phone?
Because it seems like most of the time, if I keep using or keep checking Instagram, if for some reason it just like
it lowers the algorithm.
It will lower the algorithm and it just stops. Like so, so sometimes I don't like.
Yeah, how often are you checking yours?
Yeah,
like all the time. I checked it like 3 times during this podcast. Like,
Oh shit.
So usually for some reason it's like I usually post something in the morning and I kind of don't.
That's how you get your views up. Go to your family member's room and like.
No, I thought about that, but then I was like, I'm not even that being. But yeah, but it was like I posted in the morning and then like I don't check it for like a few hours and I was like checking in like either later that day, like usually like after work or like the next day or some shit like that. But then like sometimes people be messaging me and stuff. I'm like, I can't check it because it's gonna lower my views, and that's literally happened. I remember it was like, and then I remember like I opened it up and responded to a message, and then it just capped. And like at 50 or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? Because it was like, oh, like within hours, like you have 50 likes. I'm like, oh, this one's gonna take off. And then I went to my and then it just died. And I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Do you edit your own stuff?
I mean, yeah, I try to.
Are you like?
I'm okay. I know how to do little things here and there, but I'm not an expert on it.
Because that's the thing, like, you gotta be on that shit apparently now too. That's the thing. Like, I know he does it every.
Yeah.
I hate having to do all that shit too.
I do too. It feels like it takes away from what I'm trying to actually do.
Well, it does.
Comedy.
It does,
Trying to
right?
market yourself and do this whole other side of the business that you didn't necessarily have to do before. But it's like you're talking about like not getting the views or the followers. Dude, it's been like within, I think since the pandemic, like it's been one of those things where I was getting a lot of followers before. I started with like maybe like 400 followers when I started comedy, and then I hit like 2,000, and I was like,
hell yeah.
I was like, all right, we're doing good. And then they changed the algorithm, and now fucking I get like nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like it's so crazy how they work that out. But it's like you have to be a certain type of consistent when you do it, and it's just like how do you break into that? But like I don't even want to. Like I only use fucking Instagram because I do comedy.
Right.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
And the lack of, like, it bothers me more that it's like people like my stuff and they'll share it and view it and like it, but they won't give me the follow. I'm like, what? Am I ugly? Like, what it starts getting in your head, like different ways and different forms of insecurity.
That may be the case, bro.
Yeah.
Well, stop being so insecure, bro.
Being so insecure. Look at me when I talk to you.
Yeah, like, well, same, because I remember like when I post up, and I remember I was was freaking out. I used to hit Marcos up. I'm like, what the fuck, man? My views aren't like it. And then I found out I got shadow banned because sometimes I've noticed, like,
that happens
like
for real.
I'll like.
That's what sucks though. Like
I got shadow banned, dude. It took me like 8 months for my shit to like just go back to being normal, because it was like, okay, this video will get like it was like videos averaging like 7,500 views, right?
Yep.
And all of a sudden I commented on something, and then it just went down to 500, and I was just like, what the fuck? And then like the next one was like 800 over like a week, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then shadow ban. And
How'd you get? What'd you say?
They don't even let you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
They, like sometimes they'll flag a post, or something that you posted or something that you reposted from somebody else's page, and like I used to get like 300 to 400 story views every single day, right? There's one day where I had less than 30 in 24 hours. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I only reposted whatever you allowed on your fucking platform. Like, I didn't do anything. But, like, yeah, you experienced that shit, right?
One time I took the audio from something I said just making fun of the Raiders, and then I just like it was a picture of Derek Carr, and I did a green screen. I was like, see this guy? He is not the guy. Don't believe in him. Don't believe in Derek Carr. He is not that good. And I literally said like videos that were flags. That was one of them.
What about Derek Carr?
Right? It's the dumbest shit, dude. It's like, who's moderating this?
It was like flagged. It was like, this goes against our community standards. I was like, it's a joke about the Raiders. They just lost.
One of your friends reported you?
It was the game right before. It was the game he got benched to, and like they didn't start it for the rest of the year.
Oh yeah,
it was that game, and I put that up, and then it was like, this goes against our community standards.
The Voice Party Instagram's banned from advertising our episodes.
Oh,
like
really?
If we ever post something and we want to run an ad, we're banned, because when we interviewed what's his name?
Kasim? That was a fantastic episode,
that we got our video got taken down on TikTok for that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, Freeway Ricky Ross, the real drug dealer.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because he talked about how he was doing life in prison for crack, and now he's selling weed legally, and we put that in the description of the video, and they got banned because marijuana is against our. But there's like motherfuckers smoking on camera.
Yeah, legit smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hate it. I hate social media. I love being on it, but I hate it.
Yeah,
you send so many fucking reels.
Yeah. Like I like watching stupid shit on there, but
that sounds like a more legitimate reason than making fun of Derek Carr.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. All right.
Come on.
Dude, somebody reported you. So it was one of your Raider fan followers.
That's what I was thinking. That I was like,
fuck this guy.
I was like, how did this get? And then I think another time. Well, recently I remember I was like kind of was getting shadow banned again, was because it was literally I saw a video that came up in my feed, and it was like double. It was like this dude performing. He was like yada yada, and then he put this chick in like his crotch area, shit like that, right? And I was like, oh, this is dope. This is cool. And then like he's like somebody saying in the crowd like, woo. and then the person turns around in the club and there's no one there. And then I was just like, oh snap. I was like, yo, the cameraman did him hella dirty, yo. Why did he turn the camera around? And then I was getting like hella likes on it. They was like, hella people comments like, bro, I thought the same thing, yada, 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 and then it was like, then all of a sudden, like he was in his comments, he was like, motherfuckers hating shit like that. And then I know that comment because all of a sudden after that shit was going up, then it just went. I was like, I got reported.
I think I just found it. I think this is the one someone sent me. Something about BTS.
Oh, I think that's my top performing clip right there.
Yeah, 8,894 likes, and I don't know how many views you.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Someone sent me this to look at. I was like, look at this guy. He's funny.
It's like, yeah, we fucking know him.
That happens to me all the time.
I think I just like played it alive. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, like, but yeah, that's the one.
I got like 2 followers from that clip.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's my best clip.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
for all the listeners, go and like all of K Cheng LOL's posts. Otherwise, he's gonna feel bad about himself.
No,
Yeah.
don't even just like it. Follow him.
follow him.
Follow him before
I will
you
feel
like
bad about myself no matter what you do. So, yeah.
Please follow him
Please
to
follow
help
him.
his confidence. All
Yeah.
right?
Send him a loving, heartfelt message.
Yeah.
I was like, I like this video and I'm gonna follow now. That's
You seem very followable.
Yes. Very, very followable.
So, we're almost at an hour now.
Okay.
Any last words you want to say? Any last
Why'd you make it
shout
sound
outs?
ominous?
yeah, right.
Any
Any last words before I kill you?
any last?
I guess I'll just promote Cosplay Comedy Bay Area on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll post where we have shows there. Follow me at K Cheng LOL KCE. Fuck, I don't know how to spell my name. Maybe this is why nobody follows me.
You give him the wrong tag.
Yeah, KCHENG LOL, and then Crazy Funny Asians every Friday and Saturday in San Francisco. Also, I don't know when this airs, but the APEC conference is this weekend in San Francisco, so plan traffic accordingly.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
Yeah.
Do you
Yes.
live in San Francisco? Oh, you know,
No, I'm in the East Bay, but I have to go into the city for shows every week,
yeah.
multiple times a week. So,
It's only gonna affect the morning people, really.
oh no, this dude,
No?
this thing is bigger than Dreamforce. It's like the worst.
really?
It's gonna. Joe Biden's there. Joe
Wait,
Biden is gonna be here.
Wait. So
He
what
doesn't know he's gonna be here, but he's.
what's going on exactly? Like,
It's a economic forum. All these world leaders are going to be. The president of China is going to be there, Xi Jinping.
he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to roast him. I have nothing bad to say about the Chinese government.
At all.
I have nothing bad to say about the Chinese government.
Everybody.
Well, now you're going to get shadow banned.
Only the Joker has something bad to say about this.
Say it in the Joker voice.
I have nothing bad to say about the Chinese government.
So what's going on in that? I've heard about it. I just know traffic's gonna be fucked.
This is like a bunch of world leaders coming together from mostly Asian countries, I think. Mostly Asian forums, I
In
think.
San Francisco, huh?
Yeah, here in San Francisco, it's
It's like the World Cup for Asians.
I mean, I would call that the World Cup.
That's true.
Yeah. All the. I, think
Are you gonna be there?
I freaking should. Maybe I should market Crazy
should,
Funny
bro.
Asians as like
You
APEC
should.
after party.
APEC
Should,
Yes.
yeah, you
All right. I'm gonna call up the promoter today. and be
Sure,
like,
that makes a lot of sense.
That would be
It
hilarious.
should be the most fire weekend for your shows.
yeah, I should.
Yeah.
I hope.
You gotta shut down the whole street because you gotta perform it outside because all the people just come into neck of the
You
woods.
should put outside the venue. You know how the what's his name, the North Korean president, picture of his face.
Oh yeah.
You should put
Kim
one
Jong Un.
up, two of those up in the
Of
walls.
me?
Yeah.
Just like looking off to the side. I get it. I'll do that.
Before we finish, what does a K stand for?
Katia, but just call me K.
Oh, all right.
Just Katia.
You guys got any last words or questions for Katia before we close off?
You're doing a great job, man.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Don't,
it. You
don't
too.
kill yourself.
Yeah.
Do you prefer performing in California or in Texas?
California.
Okay.
I still like it here. I just like California more.
Why?
You're so convincing.
Yeah.
He doesn't sound sure.
Oh no. I just like it here. It's fun.
Hey, I just want to tell you, I don't know if you know this, but you're one of my favorite people, bro.
Oh, thank you. You're one of my favorite people.
Don't
JD.
fucking bullshit me, bro.
Cool.
I'm being serious.
Let's suck each other's dicks now. This is,
That'll
been
get,
the
some,
voice
that'll
party.
get some views on Pornhub.
yeah.
It's a hell of a podcast.
All right, this has been fun, dude. I hope to have you back. Yeah, be careful with my shit, dude.
I'm sorry.
Knocks over the whole
I
thing.
Got too relaxed.
Hopefully, book you on a future show of mine. I'm looking for a new venue.
Okay.
And
Appreciate it.
next year, Halloween 2024, the Joker should be at.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Well, let's do it. I'll build a set out and a cosplay for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
should, dude.
there we
We'll
go.
do Joker.
All right, that's been the voice party.
And we're out.
All right. Thank you.